1800 hours, Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Farzana Khan. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has urged the world leaders to play their role in averting the looming humanitarian crisis in Afghanistan by releasing the frozen assets. Foreign Minister has called for revitalization of SAARC by freeing it from narrow political agenda. Information Minister says economy of the country is growing rapidly due to prudent and effective policies of the government. Pakistan has called on the international community to take immediate notice of India's state terrorism in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. In India, farmers have announced to end year-long mass protests after the government agreed to abandon controversial agricultural laws. The West Indies cricket team arrived in Pakistan today to play 3 T20 and 3 ODI match series. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan has stressed the need for evolving a collective regional approach to deal with the shared challenges including global warming, peace and trade. Addressing the inaugural session of Islamabad Conclave 2021 in Islamabad today, he said the major issues of the region, including Afghanistan and Kashmir, can only be resolved through dialogue. The Prime Minister urged the world leaders to play their role in averting the impending humanitarian crisis in Afghanistan by releasing their frozen assets. The Prime Minister said, "We tried our best to develop peace with India, but unfortunately, Modi-led Indian regime took every initiative as our weakness." The Prime Minister said, under our geo-economic approach, Pakistan wants to enhance the connectivity for increasing trade with regional countries. He said, in this regard, we are trying to take maximum benefit from the CPEC. Imran Khan said climate change is another challenge that requires a collective approach to be resolved on a priority basis. Speaking on the occasion, Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi said regional cooperation is a must for South Asia to prosper. He said SAARC needs to be revitalized by freeing it from narrow political agenda. Prime Minister Imran Khan has congratulated President Adama Barrow on his impressive victory in Gambian presidential elections. In a tweet, he said the people of brotherly country have reposed their trust in the able leadership of Adama Barrow. Imran Khan said he looks forward to continuing the productive engagement between both the countries. Leading Egyptian businessman Najib Onsi Sawiris called on Prime Minister Imran Khan in Islamabad today. Appreciating the government's business-friendly policies, Najib Onsi Sawiris termed Pakistan the most suitable country for investment. They also discussed investment in tourism sector of Pakistan and the mega project of tourism industry. President Dr. Arif Alvi has emphasized on effective implementation of law, recovery of looted money, and conviction of corrupt elements for the complete elimination of corruption from the country. Addressing a ceremony in connection with International Anti-Corruption Day in Islamabad today, he asked all segments of the society to play their role in curbing corrupt practices in the country. Speaking on the occasion, Chairman National Accountability Bureau Javed Iqbal said the Bureau has so far convicted 1,194 culprits while recovered 821 billion rupees from corrupt elements. Country representative of United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime in Pakistan, Jeremy Milsom, read out the message of the United Nations Secretary General on the occasion of International Anti-Corruption Day, which was observed today. Minister for Information and Broadcasting, Chaudhry Fawad Hussain, says the economy of the country is growing rapidly despite corona pandemic due to prudent and effective policies of the government. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad today, along with Minister for Food Security, Syed Fakhr Imam, he said it is expected that the country will continue its GDP growth with 5% during this fiscal year. He said farmers of the country have earned about 4 billion rupees during last year as they were being provided urea on 1,700 rupees per bag. He said the sales of tractors, vehicles and other agricultural machinery have been increased. Speaking on the occasion, Fakhr Imam said the country has witnessed record agri-production to agricultural policy framework of the Prime Minister. He said that special focus is also being paid to standard agricultural education in the country. He said special focus is the need to be paid on standard research and technical training. The Minister for Food Security said that the production of wheat was 27.5 million ton last year, while the production of cotton was 9 million bales. Advisor on Finance Shaukat Tareen has assured full cooperation to Pakistan Corporate Restructuring Company Limited for revival of SIC units and making them profitable contributors to the economy. Chairing a meeting in Islamabad today, he stressed for carrying out structural changes for viable working of the company. Earlier, the CEO, PCRCL, gave a presentation on the initiatives taken for the revival of SIC units and businesses. This is Radio Pakistan giving you the news. Pakistan Navy has released a special video to commemorate the Golden Jubilee of historic Hangor Day today. The video shows the great success of Pakistan Navy submarine Hangor during 1971 war against the enemy. According to the spokesperson of Pakistan Navy, Hangor Day is a reminder of the unmatched courage and unwavering commitment of Pakistan Navy's submarine Hangor. In the 1971 war, Pakistan Navy submarine Hangor sank Indian Navy frigate Kukri and crippled Indian Navy ship Kirpan. Pakistan is going to host the 17th extraordinary session of the OIC Council of Foreign Ministers in Islamabad on 19th of this month. The conference will discuss the serious humanitarian situation in Afghanistan. Pakistan has categorically condemned extrajudicial killing of 3 more Kashmiris by Indian occupation forces in Shopian in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The Indian occupation forces have martyred at least 40 Kashmiris in fake encounters and so-called cordon and search operation since 1st of October 2021. In a statement, Foreign Office spokesperson Asim Iftikhar said the military crackdown and the extrajudicial killings and fake encounters and staged operations in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir reflect the extremist anti-Muslim designs of the Hindutva-inspired extremist BJP-RSS government in India. The spokesperson said it is also reprehensible that BJP authorities in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir have denied Kashmiri Muslims their basic religious rights to offer Jummah prayers at the historic Jamia Masjid Srinagar for the last several weeks. The spokesperson called on the international community to take immediate notice of India's state terrorism in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. In India, farmers have announced to end a year-long mass protests after the government agreed to abandon controversial agricultural reforms. The decision came after ministers agreed to discuss other demands, including guaranteed prices for produce. Farmer leader Gurnam Singh Charuni told media that we will hold a review meeting on the 15th of next month. If the government doesn't fulfill its promises, we may resume the protest. World Health Organization Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus has warned that Omicron variant can spread more rapidly than previous variants of the COVID-19. Addressing a press briefing in Geneva, chief of the WHO said certain features of the Omicron variant, including its global spread and large number of mutations, suggests it could have a major impact on the course of the COVID-19 pandemic. He said Omicron variant now present in 57 countries around the globe. The United Nations Security Council has strongly condemned the series of attacks against the UN peacekeeping mission in Mali. In a statement, the members of the Security Council expressed their deepest condolences and sympathy to the bereaved families, as well as to Egypt, Mali, Togo, and the United Nations Multidimensional Integrated Stabilization Mission in Mali. The Council members called on the transitional government of Mali to swiftly investigate the attacks and bring the perpetrators to justice. They urged the Malian parties to fully implement the agreement on peace and reconciliation without further delay and stressed the need for all states to combat terrorism. And now, cricket. The West Indies cricket team arrived in Karachi today to play 3 T20s and 3 ODIs against Pakistan. The West Indies cricketers and the team's administration officials arrived in Karachi from Dubai, where samples for COVID-19 tests were taken. Official sources of Pakistan Cricket Board said the cricketers will quarantine at the hotel till their coronavirus tests become negative. On the first of the T20 matches between Pakistan and the West Indies will be played on Monday at National Stadium, Karachi. And finally, the weather report. Cold and dry weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. Smog and fog is also likely to develop in plain areas of the Punjab during the morning hours. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.